Another big baby girl. It's empty. And the door is open. The skin of the cantaloupe is dry. And the door is closed. Woo, shit! Chickens are in the front yard picking up the spill. They didn't want to come up here. They came, they saw me go into the door, they were following me. And as soon as I got to the gate, they stopped. I had to get a handful of feed and convince them to come up here. I guess they trained well. They know not to go too far from home. And they keep looking up, checking surroundings. Look at Butter. She keeps checking her surroundings. I just want them to clean the mess. Okay, I know, but it's scary. Just eat what's on the floor, okay? I need to put this in the bin. I always thought I could make those cloches myself with chicken wire and figure out how to. And I'm sure I could, looking at them. But now that I have something in front of me to look at, it's easy to see how you could make it versus thinking of it on your own. You gotta sit down and really plan it and think about it and how you're gonna execute and so on. But I think I see how I could have done it myself. But they were a little expensive, $20 each. But I got them at home store. There's a story to go along with this chicken feed. So I like New Country Organics because I like to see them eating actual real food, and that, I have no problem with pelleted because I do give them pelleted when I feel like they need more of something that I can't quantify. It was basically when they weren't laying, not these birds, but the birds that I had before, they just were not laying. So I started giving pelleted feed, high protein egg laying feed. But sadly, the Agway store that I was getting the things from is now shutting down. I still wish I had video of my face. When I drove there this morning after work, coming from Manhattan all the way to Hicksville, Long Island. And if you're in New York, you know what that means. It's far. That's about an hour and change, maybe an hour and 20, 30 minutes. And when I got there, the garage door was open and there was nothing on the shelves. The shelves were completely bare. But now it looks like Coco over there is not afraid. She's over there scratching. I don't want them to eat some of this grass so that they can have some duckula. And back to what I was saying, shelves were bare. And the gentleman that works the register, I guess, I don't know what else to say. He was at his truck and I saw him, my mouth was wide open, like, what is going on? So I asked him what happened, what's going on, where are you guys going? They're not going anywhere, they're shutting down. They're not moving anywhere, so I can go to wherever they move to. They're shutting down. And as far as I know, that is the only place that I can buy feed in bulk. That's the closest place that I know of. He sent me to another Agway further out in Long Island. Before I knew it, I'd been out off work at 8:30 and it was 10:30. I stood there and spoke to him for a few minutes, but it wasn't more than 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. And when I reached the other place that he told me to go to, he said, oh, it's just 20 minutes away. It was 28 minutes per my GPS. And when I got there, it was like 10:30. I said, oh my God, I've been driving for 2 hours. After working all night long, I just got home. I stopped before, I saw the at-home store on the way to the feed place. I stopped at home on the way back. And then I went to a smoothie place. As you can see, the trap is empty. I've already moved it and reset it for today. Just wanted to show an update on the figs. So this is going to be a fig and a trap setting update. So while I was here, I'm not even sure if this is the same fig that I saw yesterday thinking was going to be next. I think is where I was when I saw the fig that I thought was going to be next. While I was in here looking for it, I saw that. And if you can tell, it's another big baby girl. Wait till tomorrow to pick her. And then the other one, oh, there it is, right there. It's not gonna hang because it's propped up, I think. And you can see it from here too. Under here is one, oh, that might be the one that I was thinking of. I think that's the one. And then the other two under here, they know we're ready. Oh, sorry, but so much jungle, I can't get in there right now. And I've got blackberries that are good. That bugger keeps coming over here for the last couple of days. I don't know if it will come here today, but that's the cantaloupe in the trap. And there's blackberries over here. The chickens were out earlier. I don't know if they found it and plucked the one I was gonna take. Oh, look at it. I think I'm gonna take it right now. Oh no, it's not ready. It's not coming off easily, so it's not ready. Let me see, did he eat anything else in there last night? I didn't check today. But while we're at it, let's just take a peek at the butternut. It did eat more of my trombosino. No, what am I saying? My butternut, waffle butternut. But the experiment butternut is still there. I don't think that it has grown anymore today. It doesn't look bigger. See, there are more blackberries back here. I'll get them tomorrow. That one looks great. Look at how big the bulbs. I forget what they're called. There's actually a name for each individual ball. I looked it up last year. Or not last year, but yeah, that one's ready. This one is still a little pinkish reddish. I'm not gonna take it. Let me get out of here before this guy comes back. Looking for something to eat and doesn't come out because I'm here. Hello. Okay. I'm back with another fig and groundhog update. I've decided that this is now what this is going to be. A fig and groundhog update, because every day I'm looking at these figs and every day I'm checking in on whether or not we've trapped this groundhog. Got up this morning and I looked at the trap from the window upstairs, and the cantaloupe that I had in there is gone and the trap door is open. I did see the groundhog. I keep wanting to say gopher. I saw the groundhog last night in the garden around that same initial melon plant that it chewed up. I think it's a Crenshaw melon. And it was sitting down looking at the plant like it was trying to decide if he wanted to chew through the kale and clay, because it's heavily covered in kale and clay. But I saw it and I didn't want it to eat my plant, so I screamed out the window and just like that, like a turkey gobbling. And then I banged a little bit on the window on the side of the house, and and it ran. It stopped. It thought about it. It looked around, and then it ran under the shed. So I'm sure it came back out again later on in the night because I didn't come back and, check for it. I kept doing what I was doing inside, and didn't check again. The dog, I don't think we let the dog out, so he didn't get involved with it. But this morning, the cage is open. And then also I was sitting here on the phone chatting with my mom, and I'm looking in the fig tree, and I think I see a third fig that's ready. So what should we do first? Let's do the groundhog first. There's no need in suspense. It's like ridiculous. But here's the fig tree. So here's one fig that's almost ready. Not quite. I'm going to give it more time. But then I see a second one. Didn't I just say I was going to go check? Oh, that's the one I saw already. But there's a third one, so this must be the one that I didn't realize. I did just say that I was going to go. Oh, you guys can't see that. There it is. Look at that. That one's ready. I did just say I was going to go to the groundhog first, but okay, here we go. Let's go to the trap with the groundhog. Because the groundhog didn't get stuck. But look at that. Oh, let's see. Maybe it's not set properly, so I'm going to use this to see if it triggers the trap. Okay, I'm touching it. I'm having to put quite a bit of pressure on it for it to close. So maybe the groundhog is too light, or maybe he reached over the plate and didn't even touch it, because I did put the cantaloupe more to this part than back here. So next time I'm going to put it all the way in the back, reset the door obviously. All right, so let me do that now. This is actually pretty easy to set up. Just make sure that's that way. And push this little thing over. And that's it. It's done. Let me see. Okay. It's set. I just need to get some cantaloupe to put in there. Alright, so I'm walking back over to the fig tree, and let's come in here and take a look at the ones. Those what you call those things? Those beetles are so big and they fly past you and right by my ear, and they sound so loud. It's a little bit scary. Okay, yeah, she is good to go. Look at that. I almost want to leave it one more day, especially since she can't break off by herself. Let's see. I want to see the neck. I wish she could go a little longer. And that one up there. Yeah, I think she could go a little longer too. Definitely, because it's not as dark as it could be. So I think I'm going to let it go a little longer. And that one also could go a little longer. So those are the three. I thought that one was a new one. And the one that's leaning on the branch. But it's actually the same one that I saw yesterday. So let me just come around this side and see if I see anything else that I missed. This one that's higher up that I don't think I saw. Again, I gotta keep looking back at the old footage because I don't really remember from yesterday. I mean, like, yesterday was a long time ago. It was a long time ago when it comes to remembering things these days. Okay, don't see anything there. I don't really feel like going into this tree right now because I'm wearing a dress. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to leave them one more day. I hope they're still good. I probably should put a muslin a netting over it or something. Chickies are happy. They're fed. They're not hungry. Poor things. They get so frantic. You know, I realized the other day that chicken was so frantic, or I felt like it was running around frantically. But then yesterday when they were feeding on the chick feed that I spilled in the front yard, I saw her going after a beetle and she caught it and ate it. But until she caught it, she was doing that same frantic looking dance. Like back and forth. Like, yeah, she was chasing the beetle. As the beetle, you know, sometimes those beetles fly. And there's a beetle over here. Let's see. It's the giant, those big beetles. I don't know if they're Japanese. We don't know what kind of beetle they are, but they're big. And I know they come from grubs. There, you see that? It's probably gonna lay eggs. That's how we get grubs in our soil. Hey girls, how you doing? Let me see. Is your crop still crooked? Like making you look like you have a mass on your side? Oh, that one has it too. Who's that? That's butter or brownie? That's butter. I mean, oh, sorry, that's brownie. Hers is off to the side too. Okay. I don't know. Okay, guys. But they're fine. They're calm because they're not starved. They weren't starved. They just want to see me giving them food when they see me. And that day was late in the day and they didn't have any food. They hadn't realized that I ran out of, well, I mean, I knew it was low, but I guess I forgot that it was so low. And so I needed to go to the store to get more feed. Ooh, spider web. Oh, ooh, I just walked into a spider web. I hate that happens. This is the time of year for it. I'm sure I have a lot of eggs in here because I have not collected eggs in a minute. Oh, yay. And, well, yay because, what is that hole right there? Yay because, Vanilla's not sitting in here, so I don't think she's brooding anymore. That's good. I didn't have to do anything to break her broodiness. I just tried to, wasn't that great at it, but I tried to stay on top of collecting eggs so that there was nothing for her to sit on. She was sitting on a lot because I was delaying collecting eggs for a week at a time, or 2 at a time. Which was nice to see the accumulation of eggs, but not good for her broodiness. I don't really have much to talk about with the garden today, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you. Okay, it's been a couple of days since I've been out here for an update. It's evening on the 24th, Thursday of June. I'm pretty disappointed because the groundhog took the bait. The door looks like it dropped, but apparently didn't drop on him inside because there it is, empty. Skin of the cantaloupe is just 2 days now, and the door is closed, and there's no groundhog in there. We'll try again. It's a little late today. It's like 7 o'clock, and this is the time of day that I've seen him out here. The previous days. So I don't know. Initially, I thought maybe it did get injured or something by it, maybe because when I came back here, I saw all the damage here. But then I think the dog may have done this because, I mean, he didn't eat the plants. And there are a lot of empty stems. My Waltham butternut squash has no leaves on it now. And a lot of the squash has no leaves. They chopped up. I'm very discouraged right now. The corn is still standing. It's tasseling. One of them is great. The other one is short. In my experience, when they're short like that, they don't do very well. Yeah, I also saw the corn laying over. This one is laying over, and the top I can now see is chopped up. I've seen that daggone groundhog pull things toward it and chew, and sit up and eat. So it could be most likely the groundhog did that, which means it's just a matter of time before it attacks the big corn. I'm discouraged. And then the squash likely didn't pollinate well like I was thinking it did, but it's also being girdled by its well, not its own, but another squash's tendril. The tendril is wrapped around the middle, and the part beyond it is dying, almost as if you tied off the circulation to the end. So I don't know if it's, where is it? If it's the thriddling from the tendril or the plant or the fruit was just not pollinated well. Either way, it's not gonna work. Okay, fig tree is doing well. Still, of course, not expecting it to not do well, but I'm gonna go in here and grab the ripe figs. It's been a couple of days. I meant to take them yesterday. Yesterday was hectic and crazy and full of things, so I couldn't get out here. So I'm hoping, okay, good. The one that was propped up and leaning on another branch is still there. And the one that's hanging is ready to go. It's got some splits in it. I'm gonna get in here and grab the figs. And then, oh, okay. Oh, the one is right here. Feels like I didn't know it was this close. Okay. Okay, I made sure to grab the whole stem from the base of the fruit. Don't know if it makes a difference really, but it does give me less latex, the white milky latex. Let's get this one up in here. Look at that beauty. She's a little smaller, but she's ready. Definitely ready. Hanging just right. Oh, wait a minute now. She's very soft. They usually swell up like this one. This one didn't swell up, but I don't know if I should have left it on. I think it's, I don't know. I maybe could have left it on. It's not open, but that's fine. It's gonna be good. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be sweet. If it's not, I will let you know. Okay, how am I gonna get in there? I gotta get that right there. It's right there. Trust me, it's right there. Yep, that's it. I'm feeling very leery about going into bushy spaces because there are creatures around, and I don't want anything to attack me. Okay, I'm at the chicken coop and I'm going to try to smoke out this groundhog. I've closed all the holes that I can find. Just one opening inside on the platform that I have over here for the water bucket. I don't think there are any holes back there. I've looked from the other end. I don't see anything. There could be a hole over here. I guess we'll find out once I put the smoke on. And then under the seed bin, there are holes leading to the big hole outside, which I've filled in, and I put the edger tool. It has a flat edge, and I just stuck it down over the hole and filled dirt around it. So hopefully that closes everything. Now I'm just doing this because I'm really trying to get rid of this groundhog. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Oh, and hopefully this and setting the trap later, if it's even in here, because it could also be in the burrow under the shed. I have no idea which one it's under at the moment, but this one is still active because it's been clearing out the main hole outside. I've already prepped the fogger, the giant destroyer is what it's called. I'm calling it a fogger. What is it? I don't know. Smoker thing. I don't know. It says to put the fuse 2 inches out, but the fuse itself is 2 inches long. So I stuck it in until it was firm. I'm going to put it in flame first in the hole and then close the hole. Wish me luck. Oh shit! I've got to cover this one. The chickens are not in here. Oh, it's escaping here. some more soil where the smoke is escaping from. I see more soap, more smoke. Okay. Alright, so I'm frantic because you have to move quickly. I put it in the hole and then I saw smoke coming out. So I put some more soil over the areas where I saw smoke coming out. Okay, you see the smoke coming out from under the feeder. There's no smoke here. No smoke under the feeder. Let's see if there's any smoke coming out. So I'm going to close the door because I don't want the chickens to go in there right now. There's no smoke coming out here. I hope that thing is still smoking under there. It should be. I mean, it said that it takes about 5 seconds for it to start. I don't know. I kind of hope it is under here because then even if it tries to dig in another area, it'll be trapped inside the chicken run. Well, okay, so, and I also thought again about the deterrent. I bought I think it vibrates. You stick it down in the soil, it's solar operated, and it vibrates to deter digging animals. I had initially thought that I would wait until I caught it to put that down, but at this point, given that I'm having so much difficulty catching it, I think I'd rather put it in, turn it on so that I could deter it from the garden area. So because what I initially was thinking was if I put it down and deter it before I catch it, well, I'm not catching it, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it down. All right, I don't see any smoke. I don't want to let the chickens in because if they start digging in there, scratching in there, then they will disrupt the soil that's covering the holes and let smoke out, and I don't want them to be exposed to the smoke. I think I'll know if it's worked if I don't find any new exit holes. Okay, as far as the fig update from yesterday, I picked the fig. And once I got it off the tree, I realized it was probably not quite ready. Well, it was good. It was sweet, the smaller one, but it wasn't quite as sweet like the one that I picked prior to that. It was like that caramelized type of flavor, the deep, rich, sugary flavor that I spoke about. It wasn't that sweet. It was sweet, but it wasn't like, it hadn't reached that level. So now I know when they're on the tree and I'm ready to pick them, if they're a little open at the end, then they're really going to be sweet. And then also, they do ripen after being picked. So if you got to pick your figs soon or early, go ahead and let them ripen for a day or two on the counter. Okay, they're going too close to where the hole was. Maybe they see smoke. Let me see. Do I see smoke? No. Okay, so the pack of smokers, I think you can do about 4 of them. I don't think it's worth it to try to smoke under the shed because the possibility of exits is too many, and I cannot get around the entire shed to block off the other exits. And also, the Jerusalem artichoke are really thick back there, and I don't want to go through that either. So I'm not going to bother smoking out the area under the shed or the burrow under the shed. We stick to just this chicken wing. Alright, I don't know why I'm still standing around watching. There's nothing to see. Chickens will stay out here. I'll let everybody know not to let the dog out. Because he terrorizes them. He'll chase them all around the yard. He hasn't hurt them because he has gotten out when they were out before and chased them. Like, I think that's happened twice. Once when he was a small puppy, and once last year. He's 3.